Inspire me. I can get the video done myself.
Especially when it comes to random access to video.
I'm not here to do random access. No, it's bad enough that you got a video in front of you. What are you doing? I got a bad feeling about this. Draiochta the role-playing game is an experienceless, classless, tabletop role-playing. The way that experienceless and classless works is instead of gaining experience for every monster you kill or every task you complete, the skills that you use to complete that task get better, easier to use, more successful with them, allowing your character to progress at what he does rather than what you spend your experience on. It's more realistic that way. Classless then allows us to have a very open field with the player. He can wield bow and arrow for a more majority of the campaign and then decide after a while that he'd rather see himself wielding a sword or maybe a hammer, and instead of having to reclass and change everything about your character, pick up new levels and a different class like you would in other role-playing games, you just pick up that weapon and start using it, and as you use it you'll get better with it and more effective with it. A role-playing game is where you sit down with your friends at the table and you have your set of books, and for Draiochta we got our Game Master's Guide, Player's Handbook, Total Monstrosities, and those books will help you. They're the rules of the game and how to play. And for a role-playing game, is you each got your set of dice, and the Draiochta works off of the D100 system, whereas D&D works off of the D20 system. One person has the entire story written out, whether it's he got a module, one of the modules that is coming out, or if he's making his own campaign up as he goes, which is awesome because you can play video games, but you play the same game over and over again. It's the same storyline. With a role-playing game, it's your story, and the players are then the characters in this game master's story, and the game master can fluidly change, recreate, throw in more stuff in there as the player progresses through the system and through the storyline. So the GM might have an entire world set up and have point A through Z all figured out already, but the players don't want to go through A through Z. They want to go through 1, 2, and 3. And well, as a game master, it's open for that variable. You play that video game and you notice that one tunnel that doesn't go anywhere, but you want to know what's down there, but the game doesn't let you go down there. Well, the role-playing game, the GM is going to let you go down there. They're similar, yes, and most of them work off the same system, the D20 system. We built the D100 system up from the ground up. There are no modifiers. There is no add this to this. It's straight play the game. Roll your dice. That's your number. You don't have to worry about doing math with it. Whereas with other role-playing games, the majority of other role-playing games, you roll your dice, you have stuff to add, subtract, the modifiers to it. Now what makes us more different than all the other role-playing games is the fact that the open world creation, we are very heavy into crafting and tinkering and allowing you to create what you want to play, rather than having to look through the 40 different books for the one role-playing game of D&D. You scan through all of the books to find that one equipment or that one magic item that you want to use. With Draiochta, we give you the tools to create them yourself.